Hello, everyone, and welcome to the summary of round 8 of my playtest and playthrough of Little Omaha, a toy scenario, Tide of Iron scenario I've been working on. The Allies have finally decided to press forward, which they probably could have done sooner, as I've mentioned before. So two of the tanks have actually made it onto the railroad bridge, and one objective has actually been captured. What the Shermans did, or what the British Shermans did, but that doesn't really make any difference, is this one fired smoke. They can do so using their infantry range, and this hex is long range. So what they did is they blocked line of sight of the 88, so they could actually move onto the bridge unscathed and, not facing any real danger. What the Germans did do on one of their turns was to move this 88 along with one of the squads into this woods hex, so that from this side they will be able to take on the tanks on the bridge as well. Obviously, there are only 2 rounds left, rounds 9 and 10, so let's see how far the Allies can actually get. Still, again, they probably should have started their assault sooner, or their advance, I should probably say, to avoid any confusion. One of the units actually made it to the shoreline, but yeah, the Germans will probably still have initiative, although the Americans did draw a surprise assault card, which would actually enable them to take the very first action. The question is whether that's the best action to take or whether that should be a different one. The British also bought 2 Cromwells. These are Axis and Allies miniatures version 1 from a very, very long time ago, but I thought they came in handy here as actual Cromwell models. They have the same stats as Sherman's, but they have a movement value of 7, so that's what sets them somewhat apart. They're slightly faster than a Sherman still. Yeah, and that's mostly what happened. Some American units moved in here as well, threatening this objective over here, and the Germans have had to spread their attention to many sides now because they are under severe threat. But yeah, they still have to make it to this one and to that one, and the closest route to this one actually does appear to be via the railroad bridge and then heading that way. But of course, the Germans do still have one card up their sleeve, or actually more than one. Quite a lot of artillery cards, as you can see, that have as yet not been played. I should have bought this one as well, the spotting round, which I will buy now. So yeah, which is actually for free. It was already for free, but they should actually get some money back, which of course does not happen, but it's reduced. The cost is reduced twice by 1, so it's actually for free. And it's not as if the Germans have any lack of command points. What I am going to do to make some small adaptations for the next playthrough when it comes is to make this a value 1 German command point and this a value 1 neutral command point. So at the very least, the Germans will have some fewer command, and it might be somewhat easier for the Allies to catch up or at least stay on their trail. The Allies do have the Seize the Initiative card, which counts for both the Americans and the British, so they get 2 command points for free. They also drew the Rapid Mobilization card, which also gives the Americans 1 more, but that isn't nearly enough to, somewhat stay close to the Germans, and at least this will reduce the gap somewhat, so that is definitely something I'm going to do. Is one of the small changes I'm going to make when playtesting the scenario again. But of course, we haven't reached the end of this one yet. There are 2 rounds left, so I hope you'll be back to check on those and how they turned out. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next one.